This is exactly how TikTok Shop can make anybody a millionaire in under 60 days. What's going on, guys? My name is Sean Frimpong, and I've been doing TikTok Shop for about 9 months now, and I've been able to make over $20 million from the duration that I've been doing this. Like I always say, I don't like to do too much talking. I really just like to show a lot of numbers, but in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my stores that does well over $1 million every 60 days, and how you're also gonna be able to pretty much replicate my process and make yourself a lot of money. So please make sure that you watch the entire duration of the video, but without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, so as you can see here, we have one of my TikTok shops that's doing $1.6 million every 59 days. I could go 60 days. Let's go 60 days. Let's go 60 days here on the 29th, $1.636 million, all right? But I'm about to be breaking this down for you guys. So on the first of the month, we had a $1,000 day. How do we go from a $1,000 day to almost a $2 million in 2 months, or $1 million every single month? And how we did this was by 3 major components. Number 1 is by having a good product. Number 2 is by having a good affiliate networking system. And number 3 is by having a good marketing strategy. Let's start off with number 1, which is your product. How do you know what is actually a good product to sell on TikTok Shop? Because a lot of the times we think of TikTok Shop like a traditional e-commerce drop shipping platform, whatever, but it's not. It's not like Shopify. The way you pick your product has to be very, very precise, because there's not a lot of room for error, especially in this space of TikTok Shop where there's a lot of different products on the market. One thing that I've realized about TikTok Shop is that the crazier your product is, the better it does. Like, some of the things that they sell on TikTok Shop I've never heard of before, but it does so well because it's something that you've never heard of before. So it makes you engaged, it makes you intrigued, it makes you want to listen more to the creator who's talking about the product. And I'll give you guys some example. Turmeric soap. Have you ever even heard of turmeric soap? Before I just said it, or before you've seen it on, maybe you've seen it on TikTok Shop, have you ever heard of turmeric soap? No, maybe not, maybe so. Another one would be like Korean skincare, right? I didn't know that Korean skincare was the best type of skincare until I found it out on TikTok Shop. Or another one would be Shilajit. I had no idea what Shilajit was until TikTok Shop. But little did I know it's one of the best supplements that you can use for your body. Having these different, we call them wow factor product, is gonna be able to give you a lot of notoriety on TikTok, and it's gonna give you a lot of leverage. And the reason why it's gonna be able to give you a lot of leverage is because you are selling something that you can't just traditionally go to the store and get. That is the major difference between TikTok Shop and pretty much every other platform. Is like, I used to sell things on Shopify, and I used to sell like bubble guns, and I used to sell water blasters, and I used to sell humidifiers. But at the end of the day, I could pretty much just go to my local Walmart and buy those things. But you're not gonna really be able to go to your local Walmart and get this particular Korean skincare. Or you're not gonna be able to go to your local Walmart and get turmeric soap. No, this is only something that you can get from TikTok Shop. So one thing that I've noticed is that the products that perform the best are products that have a high wow factor. So these are products that you can't just typically go into your store and get. A lot of these products are consistent of skincare. A lot of these products are consistent of supplements, different types of like bedding, home goods, fragrances, also like colognes and things of that nature. These tend to perform very, very well on TikTok Shop because you cannot just walk and waltz into your local, store and grab it. So when you are thinking about selling a product, make sure that you are thinking in the space of, how do I sell something that has a big wow factor attached to it? This also gives your affiliates a lot of leverage because it gives your affiliates something to talk about. It gives your audience something to listen to. If you're saying something like, oh, this turmeric soap is something that you've never seen before because it has these particular properties that no other soap has, right? This gives your affiliate a lot of leverage because now they're saying, oh, this is what makes our product different. The reason why our product is different is because of this, right? You're giving your affiliate a lot of power by saying, oh, we are the only person on the market with this particular ingredients in our product. This is very, very important, because if you have a product like everybody else's, then that is when you step into the goulash products. These are oversaturated products. You don't want to be in the goulash product section. You want to stay away from the oversaturated products. You want to be able to sell something that has a lot of leverage. Okay, I'll give you an example. I have a skincare brand, right? And we call this skincare the Magical Serum. First of all, fire name. But we also have properties in here that you cannot typically find in your local skincare brand, right? And I'll just read them out. We have vitamin B, glowing, giving antioxidants. We have vitamin B3, that is a barrier building. We have vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. We have retinol, which is anti-aging. And we have hyaluronic acid, which is a moisturizing magnet. We have aloe vera, which is skin soothing. You may be able to find 3 of those in your local wherever, but you're not gonna be able to find all of those. You're only gonna be able to find those on a place like Tik Tok Shop or somewhere where they actually pay a little bit more to get a better product so that it actually works better. And another thing with these particular products, they actually do perform better because they work, okay? This product works. Even though, yes, you are getting it for cheap, it still works. And that is the main emphasis on this entire thing. Look, hey, my product works. And the more confidence you give to your affiliates that it actually works, the more your affiliates use your product and actually realize that it works. You have to remember that your affiliates are also selling on the compelling idea that your product works. That is what gives them the courage to sell, because they're not gonna compromise their audience to sell a shitty product. Remember that they are leveraging their audience to sell your product. They're not gonna misguide and mislead their audience to make a quick buck, but they will make a quick buck if the product actually works. So make sure that your product actually works. Number 2, your affiliates. This is how you generate revenue to your store. Mass influencer outreach. I preach this all the time. Make sure that you are sending at least 100 to 200 invitations every single day. Otherwise you'll get crushed by major companies and major brands like me, okay? I send out 1,000 invitations every single day. You're not gonna stand a chance if you're not sending at least 100. Remember, it is a volume game. If you only have 5 influencers, what is the chances that one of those 5 influencers goes viral? The chances are very low. But if you have 500 influencers, what are the chances that your affiliates go viral? Much higher. You're just basically covering more surface area, and also making sure that you are having your affiliates on some sort of a content schedule. Also another very, very important fact, okay? You cannot just have your affiliates posting whenever they want to post. You're giving them too much power. This is your brand. You respect your brand. Hey, look, you have to post at least 3 times a week and go live once a week. That is my stipulation for my affiliates. I also keep my affiliates in a hub. You can keep them in a Slack chat. You can keep them in a Discord. You can keep them in a WhatsApp. You can keep them in a Telegram. But make sure that you are keeping them somewhere where they can also somewhat communicate with each other. Because remember, they share ideas. If one of those affiliates go viral, take that affiliate's content piece, share it with the rest of the community. Hey, look, this is what so-and-so did to go viral. Don't reinvent the wheel, just copy him. This is how you're all gonna be able to win. Another thing is I also had my affiliates go live all at the same time. Of course, not all of them went live at the same time, but a large majority of them did. And that is when we had a massive $200,000 day. Let's see if I can find it. On the 11th, we had a $213,000 day, simply because we all came together, all went live, and TikTok actually pushes those lives on the algorithm. Remember, when you are choosing your affiliates, make sure that you are not being picky choosy. Whoever wants to sell for your product, it doesn't mean that you have to send them a sample, but make sure that they have the necessary resources that they need to become successful. Okay, because if they have 5,000 followers, they are an asset to your company. Now, of course, for larger creators, I would definitely suggest shipping out a couple samples, depending on the size of their audience. You can ship out a couple samples. You don't have to do it for everybody, but some of your top creators, make sure you get them over a sample, and then you can also create UGC content from yourself. So making sure you're just creating content and distributing that out to your community. Affiliates are literally the backbone of your company. And I need everybody to remember that if you don't have affiliates, you don't have a company, especially not with TikTok Shop. Okay, so the more affiliates you get, the better. This isn't Facebook ads when we're spending $50,000 and potentially blowing our entire ad account. No, we're not spending any money. So who do we rely on? We rely on the affiliates. Okay, so make sure that you are treating your affiliates as such. Hey, look, they know they're an asset. You know they're an asset. Let's make this money. Okay, and how do we make more money? By incentivizing our affiliates. Okay, I give my affiliates boosted commissions. You don't have to, but I do. I give them up to 30 to 40% commissions because I know that if I pay them more, they're gonna be loyal to me. They're not gonna go and sell for another brand, or they're not gonna go and be disloyal to me and not promote my product. They are gonna be loyal to my brand. So I do 30 to 40% commissions. Other brands do 10 to 20% commissions. That's the reason why they fail, because they treat their affiliates like shit. And the last part of it is the marketing aspect, okay? Making sure that when you have massive days like this and you have a $200,000 day, making sure that you are not being greedy. Please don't be greedy with it, all right? Make sure that you are taking this money and reinvesting it back into some sort of spark ad, all right? Or making sure that you are reinvesting it back into viral content. This is the only way you are really gonna be able to grow your business, okay? Because you can have a crazy $10,000 day, but you're not gonna have a $200,000, $300,000 day 100% organically. You have to be either running the lives or you're gonna have to be running Spark ads. And the thing that I love about Spark ads is that you're not investing into something that you don't know. You're investing into something that is already proven. All right, you're investing into a proof of concept. The proof of concept is already there. You see, with Meta ads or Facebook ads, the hardest part is actually finding a winning creative. It's finding a winning ad. That's already taken care of. You already know that this is a winning ad, right? You already know that this is a winning ad because it has millions of views. All you're doing is taking a little bit of cash and pushing that video on the algorithm even more. That's how I want you to think about it. I don't want you to think like, oh, I'm running ads. No, think of it as you are pushing this video that is already going viral. So if this video has 1 million views and it's sitting on the algorithm with 1 million views, and you take $1,000 and you pump it into this Spark ad, you can push that video all the way up to 6 million views because it's about a 60% return on ads on Spark ad spend. So all that's gonna do is make you more money. It's gonna make your affiliate more money. They may get a little bit more followers. It's also gonna make you get more affiliates because now that your affiliate's going viral, you have a trusted face who's promoting your product, and at the bottom it literally says eligible for commissions or creator commissions. So now other affiliates notice that you have a good brand that people trust, and now they're gonna wanna be affiliate for your brand. So it works in every aspect running Spark ads. So don't be scared to put a little bit of cash behind those videos. I know a lot of people are scared because of how Facebook ads were and people blowing their ad accounts. This is nothing like that. You are safe with TikTok Shop Spark ads. All right, so make sure that you are using all 3 of these components. Make sure that you have a good winning product. Make sure that you have a mass amount of influencers and affiliates. Make sure you're doing heavy influencer and affiliate outreach. And most importantly, make sure that when this money is coming in, you're not buying a new car off the rips. The car can wait. Make sure that you are reinvesting this money back into your business so that you can triple, quadruple, and 10x your return. And that is how you're gonna be able to get to those multi-million-dollar months. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's not hard to become successful, but it all starts off with up here. If you can start to think smarter, then you're gonna be able to make more money. And even if you start to make more money and you're not thinking smarter, you're gonna blow everything. I've seen it happen all the time. So are you the type of person who just wants to make a quick $20,000, $30,000 and buy a new car? Or are you the type of person who wants to actually have longevity, make millions and millions of dollars, potentially exit that company for even more millions and then build upon that? Because at the end of the day, this is an opportunity that not a lot of people know, but it is a massive opportunity that a lot of people need to know. So be that person who wants to know more. Be that person who wants to be the best at this. That's how I am. I'm not gonna just do influencer and affiliate marketing. No, I'm gonna make sure that I have Spark ads going. I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing the most that I can every single day, sending out 1,000 invitations. You know how long it takes to send out 1,000 invitations? So it's a long time, and I do it every single day. Why? Because I have this drive and motivation inside of me that won't die, because I wanna conquer this. I wanna be the best at this. That is the only way you're gonna be able to perform at a $213,000 a day level, is by just being like, man, I wanna be the best. Because a lot of people will get comfortable and complacent right here, literally right here. 2K a day, I'm good. I'm making $60,000 a month, I'm good. Right, I know a lot of people may say that they make 200K a day. Just say, hey, look, show me the numbers. If they say they do, look, say, hey, show me the numbers. I'm showing you the live numbers right now. You want to perform at this level, make sure that you are operating at your highest level. And make sure that you're doing everything that is necessary for you to see these type of results, because it's not gonna come overnight. Again, making it took me 6 months to make my first $1 million in a month, but it's possible for you to chop that in half, because I didn't have somebody teach me. I didn't have somebody have YouTube videos. I got started when nobody even knew. I was the first person on this. I didn't have YouTube videos and guides and teachers and coaches and mentors and anything like that to help me, but you guys do. So again, if you need help with any of this at all, I have a free training video down below. Please make sure you watch it. It shows you step by step how you're able to scale to days and months just like this. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. Also, let me know if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want me to break down a couple of my $1 million a week stores, and I got y'all. But like I always say, I'll see you at the top.